Today we're going to be rescuing my great-grandfather's old tote goat that he used on the irrigation lines in his field. And here it is. It's been sitting since 1930. I mean, no. It's sitting for 30 years, sorry. And watch this. Let me just... Oh, that's the end of the rope.
Anybody got a screwdriver on them?
That is the end of the rope, but it's not seized, I swear to you. Actually, if I turn this, yeah. Not seized. So, we're gonna yank it out.
Take it off.
Well, we got a problem, you guys. We got some wires holding this seat down.
No.
Yeah, these are wires holding this.
Are they just holding the seat down?
No, they're not just holding the seat down. If you look down.
Here, wait, I have an idea. Here,
No,
take
wait,
everything.
no, it does not.
Dude, just take everything off the
No,
seat.
it doesn't. Just. See, it just lifts up like that. Oh, you just.
There. Okay.
Wow.
Woohoo. That. Oh, it's on it.
Well, we're gonna have a problem here, you guys. We're gonna have to take this thing off.
Nah, man, we can leave that on. That'll be fun. Because
Let's take
we
this.
just need to get to the spark plug. Because that's metal. Okay. But yeah, we just need to take this off and then take the spark plug out. If we can find a big enough ratchet.
So to get the tire off, we need to get the chain off.
Yeah, apparently.
Yep. This chain's too rusted. I think we should just cut it. We can't find a saw. That's a problem.
I know what a skull saw is. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a skill saw.
Wrong kind of saw, guys.
That will still work. Or you can just use a regular wood saw.
There we go.
Did you get it?
You ever try to use a wood saw on metal?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, you got it? Oh, finally.
I was going to want to use this on.
I know. We didn't have to get to that. Oh, yeah.
Look how seized that thing is.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that chain is dead.
So I think we would hold on to the chain just to make sure that we know what size it is. But
Yeah.
honestly,
That thing is strong.
that's probably not the right way to take a seized chain off of something, but
Nope.
especially not with a hatchet, but you know, use what you got laying around.
That's still...
Enough. I'm pretty sure we are going to have to take the front tire off.
Handlebars are off. Fender is off. Tire working on it.
Ooh, can you start working on this fender while you're working on that
I'll
fender?
try to take those bolts off so you can take the fender
Are
off.
those half or are
The
they...
fender off. Let's go.
Nice, we can take the entire fender.
Those in the back.
Alright. There you go. Go.
This thing kind of rolls.
Roll right into the Ranger.
Oh, shit,
Grandpa
don't
just
hit the Ranger.
Grandpa just restored that thing.
I know, man.
Welcome back. We have my friend Gabe here. We figured out that the throttle is jammed. And what else did you figure out?
The choke is jammed.
The choke is jammed.
Okay.
And we're going to change the oil. We're in the process of putting the tote goat on the stands. The shocks will just hold it up. Hopefully.
Yeah, the fork should hold it up. Okay.
Perfect.
This is not the most precarious thing we've ever done.
Oh, jeez.
I've put the go-kart up on just one stand and that...
We're trying to find out what the oil is, and Nolan ripped off the dang screw.
Okay.
It'll bust off and it'll fall into the engine.
Okay, just moving the brake cord out of the way, that'll help me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, come on. Come on, you stupid thing. Just... Oh, yeah.
That's right,
That's-
Tidy.
That's been rotting.
See-
Well, oil's not happening right now, or probably ever, because that's broken and
With a
we can't get it off.
Freaking gun.
So, do Dude, we could turn this into one of the pipes. We could straight pipe it.
Just put it out there.
That's where we
Yeah.
just sit.
Get new handlebars and put this as the exhaust.
Oh, yeah. Probably did. Anyway, there was this old shower rod. This shower curtain.
She threw it away. Now we got to check.
Yeah, the shower curtain rod that was like bent. And I was thinking, well, no. What we need to do is take the plate off. And is there any gas in the lawnmower?
A little bit.
Then let's dump it in there. Wait, is there any gas in these gas cans?
We
It's probably
can't
not.
start it.
Not yet. We might have leaks everywhere.
This. How we can start
Yeah,
it?
yeah, exactly. That's what we need to do
And
first.
how are we gonna get it started? Well, if it's stuck it wide open.
It's spun. This rope is.
Might bust off.
I'm probably gonna tear the rope in half.
Well, not going. Can we take that cover off?
Yeah, you can. There's only one.
We need a fully charged one.
We're trying to spin the engine over with a drill.
It's not working because this battery's dead.
Okay, try it again. Last time you saw us, we were taking the tire off of that rim right there, and right now we're just cleaning it up so we can repaint it. It was white. Yeah, we're trying to clean up the rims so we can repaint them so it look nice. And with the engine, we might get a new one from Harbor Freight just in case the carburetor is like complete garbage. Because we don't want to go through the hassle of trying to, get the carburetor and do a bunch of other stuff that needs to be done. We don't know, it could probably like leak gas all over the ground, it could leak oil all over the place. Oh, come on. Finally, the gear's coming off. Oh, jeez. Look at
Oh!
that. Now we're going to clean it up.
Alright.
I'm going to show you how to take an engine off like a lawnmower, go-kart, mini bike. So, do you remember me saying we needed a new engine? Turns out I was right. I mean, we could fix this thing up. We could probably get a new carburetor, but it took way too long to try to get the bolts off this thing. It was a pain. But anyway, first off, took off any unnecessary items like this. It was used to hold the muffler in, and we took it off. Next, take off anything that's attached to the frame, like the brakes. We need to keep this brake system. Yep. It's super complicated because you grab onto this handle, and it stops this little flywheel. And then after that, you just slide the engine out. You're good to go. Hopefully, when we take this thing out, we don't dump a whole bunch of oil on the ground.
Fat chance.
Hey, we're taking it off, and water's coming out.
Water! Out of the... Oh,
Keep going.
there's water coming out of every orifice. Okay, I might need to get on this side.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Move the pan.
Oh, yeah, that is gross. That is so much water. Oh, here's some oil. Hey, there's some oil. That's always nice.
How much work did you do?
Okay, here.
Oh, we barely did anything.
I know, yeah, but look, there's oil. That's a good sign. Over here? There, okay. Here, I gotta get over here.
Go.
I'm
Just-
getting it.
Oil everywhere. That's nasty. How you doing?
Not well. At least there's oil.
At least it's going in the pan.
Like, look how much water is in there.
Yeah, it's separating because oil and water
Oh,
don't
yeah.
mix. Because look.
Ah, gross. That is disgusting.
Okay.
There you go, buddy,
Now
go.
we're gonna take the engine out. Oh. Let's see here.
come on. That was gross.
Yeah.
Great.
We're not gonna use this thing anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. This is the engine we tore out of the bike. It is a 10 horsepower Tecumseh. The bike frame looks like it was built to fit this exact engine because the frame fits right around the gas tank, the intake, and the exhaust. This motor is really low profile compared to the newer engines we've been finding. So it's going to be really challenging to make a newer engine fit in the frame. The Tecumseh also had a different size crankshaft than the 10 horsepower engines we can find. Most of the engines that have the same size crankshaft as this one are quite a bit smaller displacements, so we'll need to find a way to get more horsepower out of a smaller engine to try to make sure that the bike has enough power even if we're going to use a smaller engine. We found out that the flywheel looking things on the side of the engine were a clutch and torque converter. We need to find one that will fit the engine and the drive chain will be able to handle the power the engine will hopefully be making. Last time we saw us, we were taking the engine off the mini bike because we cannot get this carburetor off. And yeah, does anyone need an engine? Just wondering. Anyway, so we looked around. We were like, you know, some of the engines were way too expensive or way too overpowered or way too big. So we found this. This is a Predator 212 6.5 horsepower engine. So as you can see, we took off the muffler and the air cleaner and the gas tank. So basically the modification kit cost about $80. And then we got a coupon for the engine. You can just get them at Harbor Freight. And this engine cost about $100. So it's a $180 engine. And I think the next step is going to be trying to hook up the throttle. We also got some tires. This tire is the front tire. It's rounded off and it's good for turning. And these are called Bear Claw tires. Because look at this tread. But this thing will be a rocket on the sand dunes. And so here's the frame as it sits. We cleaned it up a little bit and just painted it. And so the things we're keeping are the frame, the handlebars, the suspension, and the fenders, the wheels. Which surprisingly, the suspension is not seized. You can still compress it. Also, we're going to make a new seat using this genuine Mopar vinyl. Oh, the torque converter. We See the torque converter.
So we've got a lot of stuff
Yeah.
to mount.
It's the old torque converter with the brake system. Pull the brake and this pulley would stop. Are you curious? Oh, and we have a new deadline. It's going to be Memorial Day weekend because we're going to go down to Moab, Utah.
It's like 3 weeks away. So we'll have to see if we can get it from this and that
Yeah.
to a running vehicle.
All right, we are firing up this engine for the very
Okay, go.
first time.
Okay, let's go.
Fire it up!
There's still something
that
in
killed
here
my
that's
ears.
rattling.
What have you done to my ears?
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Welcome back to Randwind Park. We got
Be right.
So we got some little brackets that
Brackets.
hopefully will fit on the fuel tank, so we can mount the fuel tank on the frame.
Assorted springs.
We had to buy a $10 pack of springs just to get the ones we think we're gonna need.
Awesome.
header pipe.
This
It
thing.
is super loud. So
Awesome.
we are getting a muffler.
That's
Because
really cool.
we have a brand new
We got engine mount bolts. Yay!
chain.
Yay! And bolts.
Yeah.
Bolts! And more chain stuff.
So the gas tank needs to go up here because if you put it right here, it won't fit.
Yeah, it won't fit down there.
So it's gonna be mounted like a real bike.
Cut some spacers to go underneath the motor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had these nice little, we had a pneumatic cylinder that I got to work. Nobody was using it anymore. So we chopped some little 1 1/4 inch pieces of that off. And
Yeah,
and
can
use
we,
those for spacers underneath the engine.
All right.
So right now I'm just checking to see if we can get these little brackets here to bend around the fuel tank, around the
So
frame. It's
Weird.
nice because they're nice and tactile, nice and easy to bang.
so
That means
Yeah,
Oh.
so Dad, this is the only way to open a box of springs. Throttle linkage.
also we need to
How about a
clean.
knife?
Also we need to seal the tire.
You won't have to. Yeah, we got slime.
Oh, yeah, the front tire went flat as soon as we,
Yeah.
As soon as it would not hold air.
Yeah.
Not at all.
we aired it up.
We're also keeping the chain here.
The saw. I'm calling that the saw blade.
Edit some of this out.
There we go. There we go.
We
Look at
found
that.
the right spring.
Anything like
Oh.
that. But how would this?
Yeah. We're trying to hook up the throttle, but the bolt is way too small.
Well, you have to like undo it and then push the
So we
line.
bought a throttle cable that had
The
a ball end on the
giant
end
ball.
of it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to cut it back, I think,
Dad,
and then just go bare cable.
that.
Did it come with a master link then? It did.
I don't know about the size.
Yeah.
It might be just a little bit too
We
short.
could do it like on the go-kart.
Oh yeah, put it on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might work.
It's-
I'm just trying to take this. I think that hole in the thing is too small for here.
All right. We're gonna mount the tire, the front tire.
But yeah, so we got this throttle linkage all hooked up, which means that when I turn the handle, the throttle linkage functions. Look at that. I got the axle. There we go. Oh yeah, you might need a hammer. Here we go. So can you hold it so it won't fall over towards you? Thank you. Yeah, here. Okay. You missed. Okay, here. Is it coming through? Okay.
Full of garbage.
around, you know what I mean? I mean, like, that's what should happen, at least. And, like, I can feel the chain. Is it on the gear? Yeah. Looks like it is.
It's underneath back here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it? Okay. This thing continues to have chain issues.
Okay, so how much of this? Alright, let's pull it back out. Right.
So I think we just gotta trim. Shouldn't be that much.
Okay. Get ready to pop it off.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, Jack, roll it, roll it, roll it. Okay, come down, Dad. Come down. Down a little bit. Okay,
He doesn't
and
have
in.
this side in at all.
No, up, 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 up. Okay, in, Jack, push. Good. Right. Here.
Look, look, hang on. Don't
What?
tighten them down yet.
Okay. You want to see if the chain?
Yeah. Just looking at it from here, I don't think it's possible.
No. Think it'll hit the tire?
I think the engine's gonna have to slide over. Yeah, I think the chain will hit the tire. Okay, go.
Okay. Spin it.
Hang on.
In a bit.
Okay. Did we buy any half links?
Here we go.
It's all ready except for the brakes.
Yeah, the brakes aren't on it, so keep it slow. Here we go.
Try this at home.
So far, seems like the torque converter's working pretty well. We're not pulling forward. You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's just squirrely to ride because it resists you turning so much.
Yeah?
It really wants to push against you when you're trying to turn. But
Hey, Dad! Woo! Yeah! Here, do burnout! Do burnout!
okay, so wait, you just want to ride it? I'll ride it.
Here! Oh, is that it?
Okay, so be careful.
Easy!
Brakes. hardly turn. You really gotta force it into the turns.
Move in.